Hello everybody, this is Mithril Zenith. Welcome back to Chapter 20 of Fire Emblem 6 Zero Base Stats. I almost said Chapter Fire Emblem 6, and that was not what I intended. I just said Chapter first, so we're rolling with it. High Chancellor Roritz prepares for his last stand. Welcome to the last... well, kind of the last Fog of War map. The last really annoying Fog of War map. And oh boy... is this map really annoying? Melody's not going to help us too much. Marlenus might help us just being a body. Not Augury. Okay, what else do we actually want? Door key, chest key... torch would be nice. Wade, Shin. Shin, why do you have that on you? Actually... wait, was he shopping? I can't even remember what was going on. Where's Zeiss? Oh no, Melody has... did I not buy killer bows? Oh wait, no, I couldn't buy killer bows. I could buy every other killer weapon, but not bows. And you could use the brave bow. Am I out of killer bows? Like, entirely out of killer bows? That makes me really sad. That makes me really sad, yeah. Need more luck? I mean, not really. I think I was just going to... Javelin, Silver Lance... you can use Silver Axes. Killer Axe... Steel Sword, I guess, and then a Hand Axe. Lou, take another fire. Clarine, speaking of which, you can take a fire. So I want the Restore Staff. I hate that I still don't have any more physics outside of this one. Barrier would be nice. I guess the question is, do I want to warp anyone? Because I might, and if I do... if I do want to warp someone, on this map, I have a few places in mind to actually warp them to. Just take Owl's Sword. Anything from here? Lance Reaver. Don't think you have anything else, so just take a door key. You can take a door key. No, this seems fine. Remember, I can hold on to a chest key. I'm bringing Merlinus. Do I want on him? I mean, he is the caravan. Why do I care? Okay, I guess we need to make sure that we don't have any other items on anyone else that we would want to use. 22 resistance. I wish that were enough. I really wish that were enough. Because this map is... so here's thing one about this map, Berserk Staff. Can I see this guy? Oh, this guy doesn't have any, it's just a red gem. Okay. I guess they're just in this area then? No, it's an Elfire. Pretty sure there are Bolting Sages that are like in these corners here, which will just come down and start raining havoc There's a killer ballista on the right. I think there's a ballista on the left as well. There is. It's a killer ballista. Around turn 2, Dayan will spawn in and get himself killed if there are any enemies nearby at all. Neem will spawn over here, and she will immediately get berserked, which is fine. If anyone's going to get berserked, I'm glad it's Neem, because she can't really do anything against any of my units outside of, like, Roy or Merlinus. These guys have a Sword Reaver, though. That's annoying. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do... should be pretty simple. Enemies in the mansion. If I die, I'm taking Roy down with me. Yeah, Merglice. Yep, it's also like a 20-turn restriction chapter. And Dayan needs to survive. If I remember right, all the nomads need to survive in order for us to get this next legendary weapon. The Ending Winter. And... the Ending Winter was a disaster powerful enough to bend the whole planet. No one knows for certain. It's something related to the dragons, probably, we think. Anyway, Truth Lies and Burn. Say hello to not good unit. A-rank staffs, which is nice. Brings her own physics staff, which is nice. Brings an Eclipse Tome, which cannot hit anyone ever, because she literally has 0 skill. Yeah, that extra physics staff is actually pretty nice. Actually, how do you do? Oh, you actually double these fighters. Nice. Speaking of doubling fighters, though, let's just see if we can't kill them right now. Yeah, that's definitely a kill. Yeah, what I want... why do I have animations on? Why do I still have animations on? I think I was taking down a boss or something, and I wanted to have animations on because I was, like, weird. I don't know. Something smells good. Yeah, what I need to do is I need to take out all of these fighters, like, basically right away. Then I need to open these doors carefully, getting through to here, getting these chests, and then getting to the boss as soon as they open all the chests. Problem is, bolting, berserk, these things, all of this leads to some serious problems. Chad can't actually survive a hit. He doesn't actually get hit very often, which is nice, since he avoids most of everything, but he can't actually survive a hit. I don't know why I just did that. So you would think, oh, Rutger and Fur, easily, great units to use here. And while you wouldn't be wrong, we do still have that Sword Reaver guy right next to us to worry about. But yes, Rutger and Fur are very helpful here. For that reason. Lance... no one can throw something, but... oh, shoot. Come on, man. Stop being so hopeless. Lance is the real hero. The hero we deserve. Halberd. Lou... here's a question. Does the support give you damage? I don't remember if it does. I don't think it does. It doesn't. It doesn't. And if there was a way to trade that longbow over to Sue, that would be wonderful. But it doesn't look like there is, so I'm just gonna melee range this guy to prevent... And I get the crit anyway. Sure. Yeah, that's another Sword Reaver. It's annoying. Oh, we're not going to equip the sword. Equip the Lance Reaver here. I think I can do this. And now it's a matter of placing my units in places where they won't die. And probably having to rig this. Because let's see what happens. Okay, good job, Clarine. Not doubling, but understandable. Yep, there's one Bolting Sage. There's two Bolting Sages. There's a Berserk Staff. This opening room is absolutely horrifying. I don't even know how you're supposed to do this without dying. This opening room absolutely sucks. There's Neem. I think she has to stay alive. And with Neem dead, yeah. Is there a way I can do this better? Probably. I think that was what I did. Yeah, so basically, they're like here. So I think that should be safe. And then... yeah, Elfin is standing right on the threat tile. Yeah, so that should be safe, in theory. And Clarine will probably stand right here. I don't know why I'm burying fur, but I am. Okay. There's one bolting, miss. Two bolting, miss. Good. And Berserk on Nime. Who cares? Who cares if she's Berserk? She can deal 8 damage. I mean, that's enough to kill Roy. And anything's enough to kill Marlinus. That's about it. I just have to hope that she doesn't, like, spam Eclipse and waste that. Or I can just restore right now. Which means that they don't waste their time. They don't spend their turn casting Berserk on someone useful. Steel Sword, Air Caliber. Many doors lie between me and this treasure room. I'm debating whether it's even worth going to the right, or if I just force my way through the left, and then come to the treasure room after I reach the boss room. That might honestly be the better decision. Yeah, because right now... and yeah, here's the grand question. Do I warp someone? I could warp someone to deal with these Bolting Sages. Or I could maybe silence them, except they have 20 magic. What's their resistance? 16? Yeah, silence is probably not going to happen. I could warp someone to take care of one of them, and then hope that the other one doesn't kill me. then whoever I warp will then basically be useless for the rest of the map. So I can't warp someone like Lance. Lance is too valuable. Also, how much are they being slowed by? They're being slowed by 3. Okay, so that's 11 speed. Yeah, Fur would be able to take this guy out, probably. Okay. I'm also trying to think, where else am I going to use the Warp Staff? And it's probably not... Oh, speaking of Warp Staff, it helps if you have it in your inventory. And I'm probably not going to use the Warp Staff anywhere else. So if I send Fur up here... and then get a crit. And get a crit. Fur. This guy doesn't have like a Hoplon Guard or something, does he? Or an Iron Rune? Whatever those things are called. There's the crit. Yeah, with that crit, that helps quite a bit. Here's a question. Why does everyone have such wide vision range? Like, I'm not going to complain. I like having this much vision range. But it's just surprising to me. Of course, this means there's still that Bolting Sage left. And which you can see standing right here. Which means Roy's at the tip of his range. If he has like 30 attack, that means Wade could die. Neem would definitely die. Elfin's close to not dying. Roy would definitely die. Yeah, I honestly think it's probably better for me to... Yeah, there he is. Oh, he has 34! This guy's strong. That jerk is strong. We're just gonna do the old let Lance take care of it strategy. Now we can actually see his threat range. So Wade stays out. You stay out. Merlin just can go in. Lure him forward. And that should be enough, I think. Yeah, I'm definitely giving up on the idea of going to the right, at least immediately. Yeah, this chapter is annoying because of all the long-range stuff. Normally. Let alone with 0 bases. Oh, and that's the killer ballista. That's physics staff, which is annoying. This only Fur can actually reach there. Oh, there's the good old Berserk. And now's my chance. I'll take down Burns' troops on my own. No, you won't! You will die. You will strictly die. You will surely die. And I really wish I was able to kill this guy. I wonder. Is there a file that I have? Not really. Basically, I need him to be one square closer to me than he was. Which I can do. I just need to lure him out to max range. Like so. Lance gets this kill. Or not, or no one gets that kill. Wow, no one hits anyone there. It was two very hard to miss attacks. I just missed there. But this means that I can now kill this Bolting Sage based on my positioning. Managing Chaos, now's my chance. Yeah. First of all, we prevent Dane from suiciding. He's a good unit. Or he would be. Except for he's not at all. No more bolting. No more bolting, thank goodness. Ooh, really good level up, too. Restore for Nime. I love that Lou doubles Sword Masters. Capped speed. Capped speed Lou. So good. Such a good unit. That is very risky, actually. I'm not going to do that. No, Killer Axe. Okay. I guess it's time for the sword. Yep. And everyone else... Oh, wait, you got a talk combo. Okay. Chieftain. Have we joined this army? I have indeed. I agree, they mean well. Yes, Chieftain. What's the range of a ballista? Is it 10? Could have been. Might also be 15. Okay, looks like it's 10. Okay, that's actually a lot better now than I thought it would be. Yeah, not gonna bother with the physic there. Actually, now that I've cleared up everything but the ballista, tempted to just move in, but I know the ballista is still going to be watching over, providing issues. Oh, and there's Berserk Dayan. 5 might short bow and a 8 might silver sword is still threatening enough that I want to... Actually, this Neem's not the one affected. I can just give her that while I send Clarine on physic duty. And suddenly the Berserk is dealt with. And believe me, if you don't have a plan going into this chapter, you will not come out of it. You will not come out of it. This was probably the most annoying chapter in normal mode when I played through this in preparation for my LP. Yeah, most annoying chapter in normal mode, basically without a doubt. So you get another Orion's Bolt here. If you cared, which I don't. Man, Fire Tome is just exactly what he needs most of the time. Don't even need anything else. I get doubled by the world, aren't I? You have Silver Sword. Ooh. Kinda threatening. Kinda threatening. Here, take a Brave Lance. wonder, can I get this crit? Probably can. And if I do, that'll save me a lot of headache. A lot of headache saved. Okay. Because now I can run in with the Brave Lance, and the way is clear. I'm gonna even use this torch, just to make sure the way is clear. Oh yeah, one torch on a thief. See the entire map, basically. Oh, scary. Normal nights. Yeah. 61 hit points, 27 strength. What are these guys? Yeah. Yeah, we're not going down that room. We're going around, we're doing things our way. One past Roy is safe. And that's fine by me. And Fur, you've done your job. You can just stand here and look pretty. How many hit points does he have left? Oh, shots, rather. Hit points, shots, you know what I meant to say. Okay, did any of you guys have ranged attacks? Yeah, you did. Of course, sages have ranged attacks. So what we're going to do is we're going to break down this wall. We're going to use a hand axe to do it. And rescue up Roy with Shin. Rescue Chad with Sue. Anyone in need of physic? Anyone in need of healing? You can afford to get healed a little bit. Good old Lou. Yeah. Let's do that. I just remembered I never gave anything to Elfin, any stat boosters. He's just been, and I haven't grinded out playing either. This is just 17 level Elfin. Pretty good. Pretty good unit. What's your attack? Does it even say? Probably not. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. Oh yeah, there's a sniper with a longbow, just in case you wanted to stand up there for whatever reason. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Let me break into this room. Steel bows. Thought it said talk for a second, but no, it said take. That changes things a bit. This guy has an axe reaver. What's his speed? 5 speed. I shouldn't be scared at all. This guy's a javelin as well. That's fine. Okay. Just realized I'm being very quiet right now. Hope that's not upsetting for anyone. Yeah, let's rescue and run forward. Out of the range of this ballista. I think we've solved this map. I think we're gonna be fine. I think we're gonna be a-okay. Oh, sweet, we even weaken that guy sufficient to hopefully get a kill with someone else. Probably not Roy. Yeah. Probably not Roy. Probably not worth the use of the Brave Bow, honestly. Maybe we just use Alan. There we are. There's a kill. Nice crit. Ooh, double crit. Cool. Support. Ooh, A rank. Hey, you dropped this. Thank you for returning my ribbon to me. I know your name. Rutger. You reached A rank support, you were rescued, you did everything, and you didn't even know his name. You're good at screaming, so stick to that. That's it. That's you. Well, I mean, there are worse supports. Rutger's a weird guy. Guess it makes sense. Kinda wish I brought a hammer here, but all is lost if I fall. Yeah, try telling that to anyone else. We could steal that red gem if I cared. The answer is I don't really care. I think that's good. Whoop. Pop. There's the crit. I shall absolve you of your crimes. And we're back. Sorry about that. Okay. So we will need to do some rescue shenanigans if we are going to gather every piece of treasure with Chad. We have plenty of turns to do it in, though. Plenty of turns. This shouldn't be bad at all. That Wodow is a little scary. That Killing Edge is a little less scary, but still kind of frightening. Yeah, that should honestly be basically it. And we can seize whenever the heck we want. Rutger, stay back. Everyone else move forward. It's time to... Basically, it's time to gather treasure and end this map. Oh. If I got double crit, I actually could have died there. Alan, buddy. Ooh. That is actually pretty scary. I may have almost made a mistake there. Well, that's scary. Oh yeah, that's also not a kill. Let's fix that. By attacking with Thunder. There's Nosferatu. And then we'll get one of the dangerous chests. Get the Axe Reaver. I'll send Nosferatu to Merlinus. This guy's a longbow, so that chest is also dangerous. So if I'm right... I should be able to... What am I doing? That warrior is really aching for something to do, isn't he? I think we'll just get this far chest right now. And take and drop. And then next turn we should be done. Another sleep staff. This game buries you in sleep staves, doesn't it? A guiding ring for the Lilina that we're totally still training. And a dragon shield. Actually, I have anyone who wants to use the dragon shield. Lance doesn't have quite as much defense as he needs, but if I want to have another unit who's capable of taking hits, now's my only chance. Alan really needs the defense. Like, he really needs, like, 8 more points of speed. But he would really appreciate some defense. I think, yeah, of all my units, he's the one who I'm most hesitant to throw in the battle just because of his low defense, but who has the hit points to make use of the defense. Whereas Lance basically has everything he needs. I would like it for him to have more defense, like, but it's not required for him to be useful, whereas Alan needs those 2 extra points of defense to really put him up, probably to some benchmarks where he's not taking 20 damage per hit. Yeah. Next is Burn. Remnants of the Jute are hiding in some nearby ruins. And there's a legendary bow. Let's get it. Yep, that was it. That was chapter 20. Wow, it took a lot less time than I thought it would. That's good, because chapter 20X is kind of frustrating when you're doing the Sacae side. But we'll get to that next time. This is Mythos Zenith signing out. See you later, everyone.